Take a look at these two rooms here. And beyond those two houses is a compound where all the athletes and technical officials will be living in during the games. So what they do is they will go through the security check. Well, let's give you a preview of how it will look like. And here you can see a lot of the parts of these buildings are decorated with the Olympic logos. So this is the security check. Starting from 8 in the morning, already we have 13 delegations, and they are from Switzerland, Czech Republic, Germany, and the United States, to name but a few. So those delegations, they have already arrived here at this village, and now you can see that some members of the delegations, and this, I believe, they are from the UK, and they are activating their registration card, and before that they need to go to another place. Let's keep moving. Just follow up. So this is the advanced opening of the village. So what do those people come here for today? Well, they have a lot of prep meetings. They have to confirm a lot of details because I believe they have registered a lot of names, and today is the time for them to confirm the list of participants. And also, for example, they have registered their names for certain sports or items, but due to some reason they may not make it to the games here, so they have to double check the registration. So here we have Huang Yicui, the registration manager for the games. So starting from 8 a.m. today, we held a final registration meeting for delegations. So this is the luggage area. Yes, you can tell from the flags that we have Germany, we have the Netherlands, and also Poland. In the morning, we held the pre-registration meeting for 4 to 5 delegations, and right now there are another 4 to 5 delegations that are having the final registration meeting. So today, I assume that there are 20 delegations coming. So where are their meeting rooms? Well, we can take a sneak peek of this meeting room. I believe they just finished a meeting, and this is a registration meeting. So what is the purpose of this meeting? Why they have to go to a meeting since they have just come here? Well, because the first round of registration was based on expectations, and they have to go through a meeting like this to confirm the qualifications of each entering athlete, and they will also have to confirm with the total number and size of the delegation. So today we're talking about this advanced opening of the village. This is the very preliminary opening of this village. I believe we're setting the conditions for the official opening of village. Yes, correct. And because at those meetings, they will have to confirm the final number of registered participants and what are their mandates. So after this meeting, the delegation will know how many members will be entering into the games officially, and they will also activate their registration card. With that card, they will have access to the games venues. So how many meeting rooms do you have? We have 7 DRM meeting rooms. What is DRM? We call it digital registration meetings. So it's the digital registration meeting. We have held some DRMs before, but this is the final DRM. This is the moment for them to consolidate their participation so that they can confirm the size of the delegation and everything else. Well, thank you very much. So this is just a registration card of a Chinese technical official. So when the delegation finishes the DRM, so on the registration system, we will change the status of the person into ready for activation. And when the athlete actually comes to this place, he can just go to the registration desk and officially activate his card. So here on this card, we can see that it contains the information of the delegation, a barcode, and also TA and the knife and fork. So what are those? So with the knife and fork, it means that you can go eat in the cafeteria. TA is for transportation. A is athlete. So which means that you can take the shuttle bus of all the athletes. Well, let me take a look at your card, and you have much less mandates and much less right. Well, this is because we just work here and we don't need to work in other places. What is OLV for? So OLV stands for Olympic venues, which means that with this pass you can go through the different venues, because you may go to the competition venues, you may also go to the training venues. I believe OLV stands for Olympic Village. Yes, correct, and it includes all the 3 villages. In Beijing, it's a BVL. So if you only have access to Beijing Olympic Village, it's BOLV. Well, I see that you're doing this in a very meticulous manner, and everything is so carefully planned. I believe that the Winter Olympics is a very sophisticated project. This, I believe, is athletes from the Chinese team. I believe they have already finished the DRM. Yes, they already finished it this morning, and they are now able to go to the reception desk to have their card officially activated. Well, they have been staying up till very late last night and even till this morning, and they have been preparing for a lot of documents. Surely they have spent a lot of time on this. So this is the first day of the DRM. I think they are fully ready for this. So these people, when they come here, your job is simply to facilitate their registration. In addition to supporting for the DRM, what are the other part of your responsibility? Well, to answer your question, I believe you can come to the activation desk for the cards, because when the delegation finishes the DRM, the members of the delegation can go to the activation desk and to have their cards officially activated. Well, it's a long line of queue, so well, can we just hand it here? What is this section for? So right now we don't have a lot of people standing in the line, but earlier today we had the DRM meeting of Australia and the United States. So it's only after the DRM meeting can they have access to this reception desk. Yes, exactly, because after the meeting, their status will be changed on a system, and then they come to this desk, they show their identification card, and then we can officially activate their Olympic card. So this is like the passport of the athletes and technical officials, no matter where they go during the games. I saw that from the news, that I know that eventually it will have the access to different venues and different facilities, but the range of accessibility is actually decided upon the registration or the activation actually. So we have a lot of passes, which is automatic, electronic. So this is simply to make everything easier. So we only allow those qualified to enter those venues, and we have the advanced round of registration. But that is only preliminary. So it's also exactly why that we have today's DRM meeting, because after the DRM meeting, only those very qualified can have access to those venues only with those registration card. So which means that when you claim the card, you can carry it with you and go through different venues, and it will be automatically checked. Yes, some athletes, they have already activated their card and they just need to go through those automatic checkers, and then they can enter the village. I can see a lot of working staff also having access to the village. So when they pass that gate, their personal information will be automatically shown on the screen. So this means that their cards must have been activated, otherwise they won't have access through that pass. Well, it means that this village is just for those athletes to trainings and to take meals. So because we have very limited time today, and this is all that we have for you, and later we're gonna bring you to different sites and venues and facilities, and we will let you know more about the Olympic Village. I can see, now let me check if there's any comment under this program. So this is the delegation of the United States, the activating their cards.